Hello everyone and welcome back to another Class 158 video. We're back on the Edinburgh Glasgow route and we're going to be doing something we did in the first look, but vice versa. We're going to do a service up towards Dunblane, but also we only take it as far as Polmont, I believe it is. So let's pop in. We've got a nice sort of autumnal evening rush hour service, so it should make it sort of even better. We get all of these bits and pieces on. Vigilance as well. Yeah, flick that on. Right, let's key on. No. Set you to forward. GSMR should turn itself on. Okay, apparently we don't have a head code, which is a 2 Papa 11. Doors open. Got the road, so we'll take the DRA off. And we'll set you to day headlights. Hoping it won't get too dark on this run. It's already, getting a bit more dim out there. We're going to be calling it Haymarket, Edinburgh Park, Linlithgow, and Polmont for 1800. You've got that big gap between Edinburgh Park and Linlithgow. That's the killer. Right, I can hear bagpipes over the other side of the station. Just. Right, doors closed. A few FPS drops here. What's that all about? I can sort of feel it not being smooth. And then we'll make our way out of here. We do nicely get the guard buzz that has remained with the ScotRail 158. Let's go. Haymarket is our next stop. Nice. A little bit busier. See, on the Edinburgh Glasgow route, it's quite dead, Edinburgh Waverley, but on 5 Circle, it's a lot busier, and will be, I suppose, once the new timetable comes out, which I very much look forward to. Right, leaving Edinburgh Waverley. Always just feels weird being, I've been there now. I've been there in real life. Walked through that park there. Had been to Weatherford or Weatherspoons up there. I've been there on Trenton World, on Forza Horizon, and in real life. Cool. Let's do a little brake test as well. There we go. And there's another 158. Nice. So I think it is a sort of a slightly fictional timetable for the 158. At least for these services we're doing here, it shouldn't be fictional. That's really weird. It seems to turn off motion blur automatically on here. Yeah, I think these ones to Dunblane are realistic, but then the Edinburgh to Glasgow runs are a bit sort of unrealistic, as they'd be electric. On we go. A little bit of horn, and let's whack that up a bit. That was a 50 it was saying. Although Haymarket's not that far, so 50 is probably not necessarily needed to get to. Don't want to then bottle it through Haymarket. Get to about 40, then we'll shut off the power, which is sort of all we need. There you go. Now we got a double yellow as well. So maybe following, that was green now, but obviously yeah, following another service. As we now enter Haymarket, sort of the second station of Edinburgh. You got Waverley and then Haymarket. Now looking at the 4-coach stop marker, I think I can see it. Oh, there's a HST. Which is meant to be an Inter-7 city, which I don't know if I like it or not. As I know, yeah, realistically they did run, when they first came up to Scotland, they were in a Great Western Green. But I don't know if I like that or not. Right, open the left side doors. This is Haymarket. You've got the weird lighting on this route as well, where it is TSW4 lighting, but it just looks a bit slightly off. Dunblane. Well, do electric services go up to Dunblane? They do, don't they? On the old timetable. So I don't know. Unless this is meant to go further. Oh, there's a tram. And then Edinburgh Park is up next. Let's watch it leaving. And yeah, there are no diesel fumes on it either, which is interesting, although you get that on the 170 as well, so unless it's something to do with the route, maybe the lighting screws up the fumes in some way, I'm not sure. So hopefully that can be sorted, or that may actually just be a route issue in some weird way. Cool. Right, onwards to Edinburgh Park. And then you get the long slog between there and Linlithgow, which is like the worst part of the... I don't like that part of the route from Edinburgh Park to Linlithgow. It just goes on and on and on forever. And then once you get to Linlithgow, it's like a short little hop to Polmont. It's just like build a housing estate in between there and put a station in. Got the neutral section, although it doesn't apply to us. I think we missed a speed board. They're certainly not 50 still. It's a relatively quick route, Edinburgh Glasgow. I mean, like average speed is 100 miles per hour. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't think it's 50 here. And then you'll say goodbye to the Fife Circle line fairly soon. That then goes off onto the right up towards South Gyle, Edinburgh Gateway, and all of the other stops. Which there is many. Yeah, it shouldn't get dark on this service as well. I mean, it's been 9 minutes already, and it almost seems like it's got lighter. So the sun's coming out from behind the clouds a little bit. Yeah, there goes the Fife Circle coming up there. Going off to the right on its own accord. and then we're sort of onto the, well, Edinburgh Glasgow part of the route. Right, Edinburgh Park isn't too much further up. Well, I don't think it's too much further, so we will be careful and ready for it. It's on the straight, which is quite handy because some sort of no one were coming up to it with good time. Yeah, there it is there, so it's not that far up. So we're looking at the 4-coach stop marker. There's some step 2 brakes at the moment, which is bringing us down quite nicely. Got 385 there. The sun's gone again. We're within the shadow of a cloud. Boo. That's a step 2. Should be right to the end. Oh no, no, it's not actually. It's just here. I think a newish station, this one. Well, not new, but newer than the others. Another 385 behind that. Right, this is Edinburgh Park. Let's wait for the Dunblane to come up again. There. Yeah, nice evening service. So everyone we've done so far has been in the morning, but just not at this time. So perfect. Nice. But yeah, generally enjoying the 158. I mean, this is the third sort of one I've done in a row of it. It's just nice to have another ScotRail train. And to sort of see the 158 being reutilised. However, yeah, the price point of $12.99, especially if you're already on the Midland Main Line's a bit. 12 miles. Slowest 12 miles. What's that? Why is it still sat out there, the 385? Is it no, I think it's on the move now. Or is it? Or is it just going incredibly slow? Well, there's that. We're off. It's a fast stretch though, and as we're a sprinter we get to go at 90 across the big viaduct. Someone, I think I remember it, someone said that the sprinters can go at a higher speed because they're lighter weight. I think the bodywork's made out of like light aluminium. So yeah, they can just go at a higher speed as opposed to other trains, which I thought was quite a cool fact. And 90 is our top speed anyway, so we shouldn't really have to worry about slowing down anywhere. I think it is 90 all the way to Linliff Go, which hopefully hopefully we can remember where to look out, for the station. Also, no suspension on this train either. We haven't mentioned that, but yeah, no suspension. You've got the head sway, so sort of left, right, but not up, down at the moment. Let's go ahead, watch it go zapping by. There it goes. Yeah, so basically get up to 90 and just, well, maintain 90. So we can't go above 90 as the top operating speed is 90 for us. So it would be a little bit naughty going above that. I'm sure it's possible, but yeah, it would be naughty. Lovely orangey sky though. I think I'm going to be cheeky and maybe and call this Sprinter Sunset or something. Even though we've already used the word Sprinter quite a few times within our 158 videos. Yeah, Sunset Sprinter, maybe. I've set this one in sort of late September, hence why all the trees are orange. Which, to be honest, in real life, it won't be that far until they're like this. Or that long. The year so far is zapped by. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I don't think it's too far until the viaduct now. Where sort of the speed comes down for every other train apart from Sprinters. Where it's still 90 for us. At least hope so. What's this coming up? No, that's not for us. So that would be worrying if that was for us, but no, that's for. I think if you're going left there, it's just missing the left arrow. It should have. No, maybe it's not a different speed if you're going this way along. If you're going the other way, going over this bridge, it's 80 for normal trains, 90 for Sprinters. Oh no, you still have got that. Yeah. How lovely this is looking though. Lovely train. Very, very nice drive. And almost at 90. I'll take the power off a bit, as we are really going for it. I mean, you can't get up to this speed on the 158 on Midland Main line. Unless you run it on the fast line, which it sort of tends to not do. What the hell's that? You see that on top of the train there? What was that? I thought I noticed something when we were doing the previous photo on here. What on earth was that? Hang on, let's do that again. That was really weird. At least it's meant to be the fumes. Hang on. Let's do that again. Right, we'll go far away. Look above the train. Say, what's that? Did it again. It's almost like it's meant to be, well, I don't know, some sort of dev thing for the fumes. That's quite creepy, actually. I don't know how well you can see it on the video, but yeah, if you go back if need be. But as the train's approaching, like this, like black box just shows up on the roof. Unless that is meant to be sort of where the fumes should be. Let's do it again. Also a good excuse for a flyby shot. Yeah, no, we don't want to see that. Go away. Obviously the 158. That's what we've come to see. Yeah, look above. Look at the top of the train. What's that? How bizarre. Absolutely flying a long way. You can feel the speed quite a bit in this train as opposed to the 385, where you're sort of just you're going at 100 miles an hour, but it just does not feel like 100 miles an hour. Well, not all the time. Yeah, still got to remember what we need to look out for Lynn Lift Go. So I generally cannot remember what sort of signs for it are. So that would be interesting. We're bang on 90. Although we're still certainly quite away from Lynn Lift Go. Still miles and miles away. Loving the clouds, and the clouds are great. Still something which I look at and I'm like, wow, that's TSW clouds. Which was sort of quite a big jump. I mean, the volumetric clouds came with Train Sim World 3. And that still to me is like one of the big sort of changes of Train Sim World 2 to Train Sim World 3 is the clouds. They just look great. As opposed to what they were before, where they were sort of non-existent and sort of just like a weird haze in the sky. And then TSW3 to TSW4, and nothing really changed. Where with them, just so good looking. Well, I don't think we're that far off Lynn Lift Go now, so we're sort of just going to take it a bit more steady. I'm not going to bother getting up to 90. I feel like it would just jump out at us sort of suddenly, but oh, there's Lynn Lift Go. There's quite a few sort of houses starting to pop up now as well. It's sort of one of the giveaway signs that we might be coming up to it. And also a siding here as well. So I reckon we might be coming up to it. What's that? Yeah, is this it coming up now? Yeah, this is Lynn Lift Go we're coming up to. But yeah, see houses, start slowing down. So we're looking for the 4 coach stop marker. If there is one. Which there isn't, so I think we're just to the end. Well, there's no stop marker for anything. We'll just stop anywhere. We'll go to the end. Lovely. A couple of minutes late. Anybody remember this? Anyone remember that? Or the reference to what I'm doing here? The original teaser for the Edinburgh Glasgow route, that was. The image of the lift. And people worked it out very quickly what it was. Which was like, wow. Right, doors shut. And then Polmont, which is not that far. Not as much of a gap. Should also probably have a red at the end of the platform there as well, which will be handy. Yeah, only 5 miles basically, or 4.5. Four and a half miles. Let's do it, let's get it done. Let's get people home. It's been 25 minutes or so since we left Edinburgh. Remember actually when I went up to Edinburgh, I was actually looking at staying in Polmont. There's a Premier Inn there, and it was like, when I was looking originally, it was like 30 quid for a night, and I was like, wow, that's good. And Premier Inn's, you know, decent as well. But then, like a week later, it was like 60, 70 quid, and it was like, oh, maybe not. So I went to another Premier Inn a bit closer to Edinburgh. I think it was in New Craigle, which was, yeah, all right price. Although I must say, looking at Google Maps, Polmont, it was the walk to the Premier Inn did look a bit like, ooh, probably want to take a taxi or a bus or an Uber between there and there, even though it wasn't far. Let's have a look at Polmont on Google Maps. And sort of the path to the Premier Inn. It not really somewhere I'd want to be walking if I don't know the area. Any Polmont locos? Is Polmont a nice place? There's another 158. It'd be quite funny if one just came along and it was in like EMT livery. Some sort of weird substitution bug. There's a little money spider running about near the webcam. Right, 4.5 miles, it's not far. Well, that's still a bit of a distance. That's like Berwick to Glynde on East Coast Way. Clouds are getting a bit more pinky. Look at this though, what a just perfect sort of weather and time of day for TSW. Oh no, another 385. Very close to one another. And you got the is that it? Yeah, the Bowness and Caneffley Railway there on the right. There's no crossover. Just saying if it was a crossover for trains to sort of get across onto it. Not just there. Right, is that a double yellow coming out? There's something coming out. Yeah, there's a double yellow. So we must be coming up to Polmont, because you've got the junction there for the line off towards Falkirk, Grahamston, which then goes up towards then Stirling, and then Dunblane, which is on Train Sim Classic if you want to see that route. Oh yeah, Thompson Interactive with the 385. Oh, we slowed down to 50 already and it would still be miles away. Hang on, here's the single yellow. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, a nice drive that was. I think most of us can agree that was a nice drive. Sunset, 158, ScotRail 158 specifically. On Edinburgh Glasgow, which usually is a bit of like, but yeah, the 158 was just nice driving it on here. Although very, very much looking forward to when Skyhook Games, Rivet Games release the update for 5 Circle. And then you can then drive it on there in timetable mode to Leven and wherever. That'll be really good. GSMR's given up. Guys, come on, almost at the end of the video. Come on, over there. Very, very needy case. Just like a proper sort of a distinctive meow now for basically when she's like, oi, ow. Right to the end of the platform. You got the junction down there, and also a little. I'll show you something in a second, which is a little commemorative thing. Right, there we go. DRA set. Yeah, if we quickly go, where is it? Is it on the station? Yeah, it's on the station. Yeah, the Polmont rail disaster in 1984. She's got their little plaque for it. Well, that is great, everybody. Why are you like that? Okay. That's it, everybody, for today's. Look at that. I need to get a screenshot of that. Oh yeah, look at the lighting on there. That's lovely. The sort of pink as well on the train. Superb. But yeah, links can be found in all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks to Dovetail for giving us a key to show it off. It's out now, $12.99 on all platforms for TSW. But yeah, apart from that, thanks for coming in. Hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye guys.